Let's talk about some body striking now. Most overlooked thing, I mean, very rarely do you ever hear combatives people talking about like hitting to the body, but it makes a tremendous amount of sense. A lot of the travelers and bare knuckle boxers will not close their fist and turn into the ribs or into the body where they think they can break their hands, so they'll use palm heels or they'll use the flat of their hands like I showed you in the last video. The reason that a liver shot works, as explained to us from one of our students, Jim Walker, who's a surgeon, is that the liver is encased in a bundle of nerves. When you stimulate it or overstimulate it, when you hit the actual organ, so underneath the rib cage, and you impact the organ, it sends a message to the brain that something seriously wrong just happened. And in order to handle that, the body's response is to immediately lower blood pressure. That's what actually causes a liver shot knockout. And I misunderstood what was causing that for years. Now, what I understood was the liver produces glycogens. You use your ATP energy system when you're fighting, right? So when you keep impacting and irritating and stimulating the liver, it can't produce glycogens. That is what causes the fatigue feeling, right? The exhaustion feeling when you start impacting the liver, okay? It just takes the energy out of you. So between the two of them, makes sense. You should probably hit people's livers, right? The liver is always going to be on the right side of the body, so it's always going to be a left-handed shot, right? So the best bag to do this on is an ogive, right? It has a little bit of an angle, Coke bottle bag or something like that. You can do it on a flat bag. It's just a little bit more difficult. Again, you're going to show yourself your palm, and you're going to load when you strike, right? So you're basically going to, if you think about it as a young Catholic guy learning boxing, it was always like you're going to genuflect, right? So you're going to be here, and then you're going to literally take your elbow to your knee. So if you think about it, you're doing this, right? Which also has the added effect of getting you offline. So it's all pivoting, right? You can't do this strike without pivot. If you do, it's just an arm strike, okay? And it won't be as effective. To really have power, this is like a 150-pound bag. This is the Beast from KO. You want to work at a heavy bag. You see I'm turning the fist over, so I'm looking at my palm. I'm not doing this, and I'm not coming on a flat angle. I'm shoveling up and in, okay? To get into the liver is a difficult thing. A good way, this is the old school boxing way, is off the 1-2. You throw the 1-2 to get somebody to cover up, okay, straight ahead, and then you're gonna bring right elbow, left knee, and then boom, hit the liver. So I'm gonna occupy that guy's defense here, boom. Now, when I do that combination, it's a 3-punch, but 4-count combination. So if you count it off like you would in music, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the third beat is a non-punching beat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Then, if you want to add the short cross to it, it becomes a 4-strike, 5-count beat. So if you think about it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? And again, that's a great combination to use when someone's backed up into a corner, on the ropes, against the car, pushed into a corner somewhere, in a bar or wherever. Once you're inside, so you're just going to work, right? You're stepping in, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, great shot, good combination, worth practicing.